What up, guys? Rob, HNRE 42, making this video for my boy Dalton, the High Point man. He really truly does deserve much more credit than just the High Point man. He's a great guy. If you haven't checked his channel out, there'll be a link in the description. He just made a video about the Lakeline spring for the G2. He's having a problem with his recoil block moving whenever he depresses his slide stop. And I decided to pull the camera out because it was hard to explain this in a comment. I thought it'd just be easier to make a video. Round count on this gun, I'm over 800, but probably just under 1,000. Mostly 115 grain perfecta, to be honest. But here's the deal, Jay. When I push my slide stop, I do not see any movement whatsoever. None. I'm running a factory OEM spring. I see no movement at all. But when I take it one step further and take my fingernail and put underneath between the block and the frame on the opposite side, I can't do this because I don't have 3 hands, but put that there and put just take up all the room, a little bit of pressure, and then I push the slide stop with the other hand. I can feel tightening against that fingernail. So it's not moving enough to visibly see any movement whatsoever, but I can feel some tightening, if that makes sense. And like I said, that's why I thought I'd make a video, because it'd be super duper hard to explain what I was referring to. So again, I take my fingernail and tip of my finger, put under the rail in between the frame with my left hand, and then if I had a tripod, I would push up with my right thumb, and I can feel a little, where it just gets a little bit tighter on my finger right there. Just gets a little bit tighter. So take that for what you paid me for it. I'd contact Taurus, but I saw one comment, and it's my opinion that your problem is a combination, brother. It's running the Lakeline spring with the lack of a 3-pin setup on a Taurus. Still think it's a great gun. I'm not going to start bashing the G2 now. But let's face it, we're not going to get SIG or H&K quality at the price that we're paying for these G2s. It's just not going to happen. Hope everyone's been grand. We'll see you around, fellas and sisters. Channel Cat Chaser.